What's up, everyone? In today's video we are talking trail sets, blind sets, and you can see this draw, this vegetation. We have us a natural trail right here these animals are using. So a few days ago in southwestern Pennsylvania I had snow and I could see tracks in this trail. I couldn't make out what they were, but what I did spot was right below me a natural dirt hole, and I will show you that in a minute. So what we're going to do is get to it. Let's make a trail set. So right here you can see where an animal's been digging. I'm gonna get down. Like I said, this is definitely old. And you can see there was an animal digging this way, and it looks like there was an animal digging that way. So we have them running, and in my opinion, these predators, they're running this draw up, and they are hunting this vegetation the whole way up. And if there's a pair, we're gonna have one on this trail, and we're gonna have one on the other side. That way, if anything's in there, it's gonna push left or right, and boom, one of them's gonna get it. So on these trail sets, blind sets, all we're using is a foothold trap, no lure, no bait, no attractant. Some guys put urine. I've noticed to slow the animal down, not even putting urine here. I don't want any disturbance other than us digging a hole and putting a trap in. Trap of choice, Bridger 1 3/4 offset set. And if you noticed, we kind of necked down here a little bit. So what I did was I went ahead and I pulled all the grass and all the vegetation out of the spot, and I'm leaving it off to the side. And what I'm gonna do is once this set is complete and I put my peat moss down, then I'm gonna lay that vegetation back down, just like we did not disturb this area at all. So I'm gonna take my hammer, we're gonna get us a trap bed. I'm gonna take this dirt and throw it. I don't need it. And if you notice, I'm taking this in, I'm beveling this trap bed. And the reason I'm beveling it is when this trap lays in here, is it will kind of stabilize. And I'm gonna come back here on this corner here, and that's where I'm gonna stake my trap. Now if we make a catch here, this set's ruined. They're gonna tear all this vegetation out and we won't be able to reset. Double stake swivel. Right, if you noticed, I'm using 2 stakes crossed like that. It's to keep those coyotes from pulling a single stake out, running away with my trap. We're gonna go ahead, set the trap. Make sure our trap bed will handle the trap, and as you can see, it sure will. We're gonna take our peat moss. First, we're gonna punch a hole. Now I beat a hole down in the center of my trap bed, and that is for my chain. We're gonna take this peat moss, build this trap bed up. Now we want this trap solid. So what I'm gonna do is in between the trap and the dirt, I want peat moss to create a barrier from that moist dirt to stop that trap from freezing in. Now I'm gonna take these edges of this dirt and just beat this in until this trap is solid. And as you can see, that trap, it's 100% solid. If anything steps here, steps here, steps here, steps here, that trap is not gonna move. He will not be wary of this area if I miss him. He'll come back through. We're gonna take a pan cover, lay that pan cover down, and then peat moss. What I'm gonna do is uncover this pan. Now I'm not gonna leave any low spot, nothing like that. I'm just gonna pack this down a little bit. Throw that right back over. And that, folks, concludes bedding that trap and covering it up. We took all this vegetation out. Now the bigger sticks, we don't want to get that in between the jaws. Like right there, some big sticks. And we know our pan is right here. So we're going to throw this down. Then we could come off to the side. Take some more greens if we want. Now this would also be a good place for a cable. I don't have any rigged up for canines, so that's why I'm using a foot trap. I am certified in Pennsylvania to use cable restraints, but I never really set them. I don't know why, I just never do. So there we go. Now it's blended in. Now we need jump sticks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a stick here and a stick here. And I'm also gonna put some of these to neck this area down. So what I want is if that animal's walking, he's gonna see a stick here, he's gonna step over it. But he won't be able to step too far because there's gonna be another stick. So we're gonna make this spot right here the only place he could step. All right, so to the left of me, I have a soybean field. And I got these old soybean stalks, just like the wind blew it in here. I'm gonna put those in here just like so. There's one. Now this side, I'm not gonna be as aggressive. I'll just put one right there. And we're gonna stand this all right back up to where this canine, this animal, whatever's running through here, the only place for him to step, him or her to step, is right on this pan. So if they're coming through, foot in front of foot, if you follow these animals into the snow, they're not walking like a bear. They're walking foot in front of foot, and more than likely they're gonna be right in the center of this trail. Nab them. All right, everyone. I wanna thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something here on how I make trail sets. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. If not, have a great week. And remember, we'll catch you in the next one.